Well, am I glad to see you, General. Did you miss me? It's good to be back in the chair again. I've had a lot to catch up on, and I'm afraid to say, so do you. Turns out, Domovoy has been operating from his ancestral castle right in the middle of the European Tempest Zone. I thought his place had been abandoned. Gets hard to breathe outside sometimes. You can't leave without a hazmat suit. But all the electronics are Tempest shielded. There is actually a pocket of low fallout due to the high concentration of Tempest fields. If we didn't know this was here, GDF surely won't. Looks like he'd been preparing this place for a while. Domovoy, what do you make of him? He seems more awake than I was expecting. I don't know, but he led the Dynasty right from the start. We would have nothing if not for him. Alex is unhappy with him, and I mean, can you blame him? But I follow Alex, and right now, Alex is taking advice from his father. As for what he's planning, he wants the best for the Dynasty, our land, and our Tempest. As far as the rest of the Dynasty knows, nothing. He's still broadcasting his messages of assurance back at Dynasty HQ once he got back to his office. Says there has been an attempt on his life, but that he survived it. Blames GDF rats for the attack. You're right. We should get back to it. We've been watching the detonation site for anything. The Tempest has responded to the fallout. A little faster than expected. Signal unstable. Data burst interrupted. GDF holds some of the Dynasty's experimental Tempest-based weaponry in this region, taken during a raid on a nearby base. The research must be reacquired before GDF can replicate it. Be advised, General. I am collating data points on GDF movements. GDF appear to be suffering heavy losses across the map that the Dynasty cannot account for. Proceed with extreme caution. Command uplink initializing. Stand by.
General, are you picking this up? These aggressors came out of nowhere.
Those creatures, whatever they are your enemy, General. But let GDF handle them.
On my way. Yes, General.
GDF acquired vital Dynasty research, and have been holding it here while they attempt to understand it. GDF are deeply entrenched in this region. This is our only chance to take it back. Locate and capture their satellite uplink. We need to know where the research is being kept.
Strikes incoming. GDF are throwing everything they've got at them.
Discharging. Yes, General. Out. As you will. On my way. I'm going. Yes, General. Out. Of course. As you will. Calculating back on my way. Out. Of course.
Reinforcements have arrived.
I'm going. As you will. I'm going. Combat scientist. On my way. Yes, General. Of course. Out. My General. Stand back. As you will. Yes, General. I'm going.
These creatures, they must be linked to the Tempest somehow.
Of course. I'm ready. On my way.
Satellite uplink located ahead. Proceed with extreme caution.
Where's the fun in that?
Leave it to me. Weapon live. Out. The gift of the Tempest. Of course. Physicists on the field. Yes, General. Out. I'm going. On my way. As you will. Of course. Out. Yes, General. Exclusion zone. On me. I'm going. As you will. Applying heat.
Ready. You have something for me?
Tempest physicist. On my way. What do we have? As you will. Unstoppable. Out. Weapon live. Discharging. The gift of the Tempest. Leave it to me.
I have eyes on Sat uplink.
Yes, General. Out.
Airstrike inbound.
On my way. Of course. I'm going. As you will. I designed them.
Secure uplink established. Data transfer initialized. Dynasty technology has been located. Addresses traced. Coordinates incoming. General, we're looking at a GDF garrison. Comms went dark when this aggressor attacked. Take the garrison and secure the data core. GDF are calling them the Veti. I'm getting data from GDF scopes on their movements and... Complete your mission, General. Dynasty HQ may be next.
I'm ready. Of course. Yes, General. I'm going. As you will. Out. On my way. Out. Yes, General. Of course. I'm going. As you will. On my way. Of course. Out. I'm going. Yes, General. Tempest physicist. Unstoppable. My General.
Charged and ready to fire. Powered by the tip. In motion. This way.
Out. As you will. On my way. Of course. I'm going. On my way. Of course. Out. As you will. I am the effect. Yes, General. As you will. Leave him to me. Discharging. On my way. I'm going. Out. Weapon live. designed her myself. Of course. Yes, General. As you will. I'm going. On my way. Of course. Yes, General. I'm going. Out. As you will. Yes, General. On my way. Calculating vector. Out. I'm going. Of course. Discharging.
Vehicle reporting.
Tempest physicist. Leave him to me. On my way. Out. Yes, General.
Give me something.
I'm going. As you will. What do we have? Of course. Out. I am the effect. Yes, General. Calculating vector. On my way. I'm going.
We can handle loud and
My General.
there is stable as odometer.
Physicists on the field. Weapon live.
Getting my launch.
Tempest physicist, of course. On my way, as you will. Unstoppable. The gift of the Tempest. Out. Yes, General. Out. On my way. Leave him to me. What do we have? Of course. I'm going.
The Dynasty's weapon.
I designed her myself. I'm ready. As you will. Weapon live. Of course. Out. Exclusion zone. On me. On my way. Yes, General. Combat scientist. I'm going. Out. As you will. Yes, General. On my way. Of course. Yes, General. Out. Unstoppable. Calculating vector. Discharging. I am the effect. As you will. Discharging. On my way. I'm going. Of course. Physicists on the field.
Fascinating. The way they harness the Tempest. They are centuries ahead of our current understanding. The Dynasty's research must only be scratching the surface. Their biology is alien to me, but I don't think the Tempest is a part of them. Do they even come from the same place?
What do we have? Yes, General. Out. As you will. I'm going. On my way. Of course. As you will. Yes, General. I'm going. Leave him to me. Out. On my way. Calculating vector. Of course. Out. As you will. I'm going. Yes, General. Unstoppable. Discharging. Of course. The gift of the Tempest. Weapon live. On my way. As you will.
It's the Dynasty. What are they doing here? GDF left to fight the invader, but they're getting overrun. We're holed up here.
If you can fight, get ready. The Dynasty will not abandon the civilians.
You got it. Get us to safety, and we'll fight for you.
Yes, General. Discharging. Of course. Yes, General. Out.
We're going.
I'm ready. On my way. I'm going. As you will. Stand back.
Files transferring. It's all here, but they've been tampering with my research. I have the files, and I've located our weapons research. Sending control codes to your command uplink. The Voltaic tanks is the Dynasty's finest in terms of raw firepower. I think it could use some field testing.
Excellent work, General. Confirm the research reacquired. Your extraction point is a civilian airport. Sending you coordinates now. Fight your way there. Don't let anything stand in your path.
Tempest physicist.
Training. Constructing. Reinforcements have arrived. Constructing.
I designed her my weapon line. I am the effect. The gift of the Tempest.
Construction complete.
Calculating the gift of the Tempest. Out. Yes, General. Of course. As you will.
Construction complete. Constructing.
Standing by for an escort.
Unit ready.
You like my gun?
Construction complete. Construction complete. Training. Constructing. Unit ready. Constructing.
Scientist.
Construction complete. Building captured. On hold. Cancelled. On cancelled. Construction complete.
My general, I'm going. Out!
Transport Supremo. Acknowledge command.
Ready and waiting.
Insufficient funds. Cancelled. Cancelled. Cancelled.
Physicists on the field. On my way, as you will. Of course.
Unit is under attack.
I am the attack.
Our base is under attack. Unit lost.
I am the attack.
Insufficient funds.
Leave them to me. Calculating vector.
Our base is under attack.
Line. The gift of the Tempest. Unstoppable. Yes, General. Out. I'm going.
Our base is unit lost.
Weapon live. Discharging.
Our base is under attack.
Tempest physicist.
Construction complete. Unit is under attack.
Weapon live. I am the effect. Out. Of course. As you will.
Unit is under attack. Unit lost. Training. Our base is under attack.
Of course.
Unit ready.
What you got? Stand by to receive. Returning to base.
Constructing. Training.
What do we have? Out! On my way!
Unit ready.
Unstoppable! The gift of the Tempest, even for me, less than life. The gift of the Tempest, I am the effect. Out! Discharging, unstoppable. Of course.
Unit is under attack.
The gift of the Tempest. Yes, General. I am the effect. Less than life. Discharging. I'm going. That's good. Deploying.
Your command.
On my way. Of course.
Construction complete.
Keeping up setup.
Unit is under attack.
Tempest physicist.
Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
I hear you, command. Heading out.
Construction complete. Constructing.
Siege weapon ready. Ready, General. Orders, General. On your gun.
Construction complete. Training. Training. Constructing. Unit ready. Training.
Engineering? I really hope this works, Command. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Like all
Training.
tracks are rolling.
The servers need me.
Vehicle report.
Unit ready.
Loud and clear. Keep it together. Taking position. Crush it.
Caution. Enemy forces possess overwhelming firepower. Do not engage. Unit is under attack. Unit lost. Unit ready.
My General. Out!
Construction complete.
Physicists on the field.
Unit is under attack. Training. Constructing. Specialist under attack.
I designed it.
All strikes incoming. GDF are throwing everything they've got at them.
Our harvester is under attack. Our base is under unit lost.
Calculating vector. I am the effect.
Base is under attack.
On my way. Out!
Construction complete.
Then live.
Our base is under attack.
I'm going. Discharging. The gift of the Tempest, of course. As you will. On my way. Yes, General. Calculating vector. I am the effect. Out. Unstoppable. Less than live. Calculating vector. Leave it to me. I am the effect.
base is under attack.
I'm going. As you will. On my way. Yes, General. Of course. Out.
Our base is under attack.
Discharging. On my way. Gift of the Tempest. Line. Unstoppable. Calculating.
Our base is under attack. Unit is under attack.
Calculating vector. Unstoppable. Of course. As you
Our
will.
base is under attack.
Relax and watch the blinking lights.
Comms ring, picking you up. Loud and clear.
Our base is under attack.
Combat scientist. Yes, General. Out. I'm going. On my way. Of course.
Our base is under attack.
As you will. I'm going. Yes, General. Of course. Out.
Our base is under attack.
The gift of the Tempest is alive. On my way. Out. Of
Our
course.
base is under attack.
As you will. I'm going. Yes, General.
I'm reading more waves of the enemy approaching fast across the Med. Get your troops out before they take the whole region. Good work, General.